This is just me yammering a bit.
Day 16.
Oh, 16. So that means we're not going to see Bayonetta. At least I highly doubt we're going to see Bayonetta. Please note, due to the COVID-19 release dates and other information presented in this video, our subjects change. For potential further updates... I couldn't even read it fast enough. Oh, it's loud. Let's see what we're going to see. What are we going to see, boyos? There's a spin dash. Huh? Oh, is this Pikmin? Yay, I was right. Wow, we're starting off strong for those who like Pikmin. Is this finally that they made it back to Earth? Is that what it is? Or is this just a different planet? I remember the last time we talked about this, we wanted esports Pikmin 3. Oh, it looks like a new character. Doesn't look like... It looks like either a made-up character or... Red Pikmin. Did they come back with us? It looks like they came back with us. Because this looks like a regular child's playground. Ice Pikmin. Oh wow! I wonder what happened to the water Pikmin. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's a really cool effect. This is a new Pikmin. Oh. A doggo Pikmin! Shepherd. Otachi. Oh, his name is Otachi. What the hell is this? What is this? Ooh, that is not an... Ooh, wait, hang on. This is the regular enemy that we see in Pikmin. Oh, so the Pikmin actually comes with us. It's not like a thing platinum situation. Are we getting horror mode Pikmin? 27. Oh, we're getting in August. No, July.
皆さんこんにちは。任天堂ダイレクトの案内役を務めます高橋です。最初にご覧いただいたのはピクミン4です。
Okay, I wasn't expecting to see a release date so quickly. This is what I'm more used to.
どのような活躍を見せてくれるのでしょうか。今後の情報にご期待ください。続いてはヘッドラインをご覧ください。
A new dual loving
hero is a real gem. Introducing Volume 3.
Oh wow, okay.
Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinaire.
Hey, what now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero and a refined lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories.
That voice.
And bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added.
That voice.
Only one character and battle wave after wave of enemies. For every win, you'll earn more heroes and special abilities.
Oh, that's nice. This is like spirits.
Victories with your heroes and set your sights on the final stage. You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Oh wow, we got 3 blades.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want?
Shulk?
Nothing's gonna get through to him.
He's a heartless machine. Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Shake it up.
Amigo! Yo, what? Samba de Amigo is Mac? Let's go!
Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a
Finally!
Follow the instructions on screen.
I was a little loud there. Apologies.
And dance. But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes.
Oh, I'm gonna see some flying Joy-Cons in this one.
Dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker.
Wow. So this has to come out soon.
Make sure to show up in style too. Compete online. In
Finally, new
World
soundtracks.
Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated.
Oh, that's cool.
Keep the beat and aim for first place. 40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world.
I'm just happy to see
Grab
Samba
those
back.
controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch.
That's
this
actually
summer.
pretty cool. In the summer. And he's got a new logo as well.
Got a passion for fashion? Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the
Marvelous
place to
Europe,
glam it
Fashion
up and
Dreamer.
Express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer. And
Why would you just make ugly outfits the
tons of
entire
people
time?
Seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you dig their style,
Give him a like.
or suggest new outfits for them to grow as an influencer.
Oh, wow. Hi, guys. Hey, amigo. Yes,
Now it's
Jazoo.
time for
This is
fashion
clearly,
design.
look, this is clearly the game we care about.
From over 1,000
We get to
design
play as an influencer.
Then add a
An
personal
influencer.
touch to give your item a final flourish.
How you doing today, Jazz?
You can get the items other people
I'm
are
not gonna
wearing
lie, I
and
was
like
very
them.
excited for some Samba. Happy to see him back.
Mix and match your favorites to create new looks. By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand. Got
Asri!
an eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year.
Yes. Thank you very much for the resub, Asri, for 32
Delve
months.
into these dark worlds. Dracula's castle beckons in this new paid DLC for the
Oh yeah,
roguelike
Dead Cells.
action
Yes, we already know
platformer,
about this one,
Dead Cells.
but it's nice to see it again.
Venture through the castle's hellish
Oh yeah,
halls
because
and
it was called
outskirts
Return to
alongside
Dracula's Castle, right?
Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself.
Yay, we get the "Have at you" meme.
And other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of monsters in frenetic combat.
How you doing today, Asri?
12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells. Return to Castlevania, sinking its teeth into Nintendo Switch March 6th. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop
That's
shortly
cool.
after this presentation.
Oh, it's already out. That's cool as well.
Enter
Tron?
a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within
We're just getting a new Tron game.
Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world. Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire server. Tron Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
I'm so
Who's
confused.
there?
Ghost Trick, let's go! Ghost Trick!
Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns
Sorry,
in HD.
I have not seen Ghost
After
Trick in such a
kicking
long
the bucket
time.
and becoming a ghost, you can
I had
possess
my
and
friend lent me
control
this game at
objects.
uni when we were
With
playing on the
your powers,
3DS.
You can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated, fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Two connected worlds, one suspenseful thriller.
I like stylish games. This looks cool. This looks cool. Deca Police. I like it. It's very anime, but I love how vibrant it is. Is a virtual space for detective training and well copied from reality. And he has a red jacket. Why wouldn't I like it? I want the jacket. Someone make the jacket for me, please. This has got so much style. A mysterious. Oh, don't put me into this. Oh, that's cool. I'm just trying to guess who the publisher is at this point. Deca Police. It looks so cool. Level 5. Wow. Depot of Integrity, which has now got a cold component, which is fun. Hey, there's the Bayonetta game. Topped up with mucus tablets and basically have my own mini pharmacy and me around me constantly. But I'm alive. How is the Faz? The Faz is okay. The Faz went climbing. Terrible. My legs hurt though.
I'm going to that forest. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire. You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity.
Get well
to
soon.
this mysterious and
So tired of
dangerous
being sick. I think I've been, well, maybe 2 full weeks of this
They'll
year
need to
so
work
far.
together
No, it's
in battle
understandable.
as well. Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks, or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles. The duo will gain strength as they continue their journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be
So it's more of a puzzle game
swayed
as opposed to an
in
action
your
game?
favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after? Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto Nintendo Switch March 17th. Pre-orders are available now. on
Alice Madness
Nintendo
Cheshire is
eShop.
best Cheshire. I'm not sure about that one.
いかがでしたか。
How is that?
続いては
Next,
こちらを
please
ご覧
take a look
くだ
at
さい。
this. Yay! Splatoon! Sploon! Are we finally getting the update? Yeah, we are. It looks like it is. This looks like we're getting the DLC. Just walks away. It is indeed. It is Splatfest this weekend. We finally get the Marina Pearl DLC. Wait, is this Inkopolis? Are we back in Splatoon 1? It looks like it is Splatoon 1. Oh, okay. There's more than one wave as well.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 expansion pass. This paid
That's
DLC
cool.
includes 2 waves of content.
We finally get to go to
First
Inkopolis
wave
again.
is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place.
So if
your
anybody
personal
hasn't played Splatoon
or
1, this is their chance.
This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes are strongest.
Are we getting newer hairstyles?
Table Turf Battle. The show.
I still need to do that.
And Amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too.
Are we gonna get? Okay, so no. Oh, so we get Splatfest. Carly and Maria are properly
the
back.
Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfest.
Oh, that's cool.
Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis. The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
I remember this. This brings back so many memories. I'm guessing Wave 2 would then be going back to Splatoon 2. Oh. This is that's an Octoling. That's clearly an Octoling. Yo, what we get? Oh, this is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is so cool. Like a fully, I always have a thing for like just completely white cities type situation. What does all this story stuff mean? Is this the Marina DLC? Side order, Splatoon 3 expansion. Is this the Marina DLC? That looks like Marina's hairstyle and general outfit.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring.
Is that Marina?
Side order will launch in the future. The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
I'm guessing they mean by it's available to buy shortly after this presentation.
スプラトゥーン3は発売以来
Because it's saying it's available in spring. That means April time. So that means we're not going to see it drop till April.
本作をさらにお楽しみいただけるようエクスパンションパスをご用意いたしました。今後のスプラトゥーン3の展開にぜひご期待ください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
Illusion Island. Oh right, Illusion's Castle.
Island. Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck.
This is so far the best version of the Mickey Mouse
Embark on a
characters.
new adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monoth. Run
Oh, this is cute.
and swing.
Because they've used the animation style as well. And the most modern take of it so far is still the best one.
Special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas.
Anyone who is into
Cross
Rayman
launch
would
castles
probably
with
love this
boost
game.
jump, ground pound barriers to open new spaces, and glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions. Up to 4 pals locally can brave the island. Share
It's a bit
hug for
slower than
extra help.
Legends.
Play leapfrog for larger jumps, or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover new paths.
But it is
While
pretty cool.
exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes.
Yeah, this definitely
Study
feels
their
like
movements
this has definitely got
carefully
that
to
sort of
figure out the
Rayman
secrets
feel to it.
victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island. Swinging
D
onto
La
Nintendo
La
Switch
Studios.
July 28th. Pre-orders
And
begin
Disney
on Nintendo
is the
eShop
publisher
shortly
for it.
after this presentation. More emblems are on the way.
Oh, okay. I was like, hang on, what?
New emblems are coming to future packs of the Fire Emblem.
Are we
Engage
getting
expansion
engaged?
pass. Pack 2 includes Hector, Emblem of Strength.
Hey,
Raise
Hector.
defense and
Hector
unleash
returns.
counterattacks. Soren, Emblem of Acumen. Cast magic spells over a wide area.
Camilla,
Emblem of
the big
Revelation.
sister.
Modify the terrain.
Damn,
in
girl.
areas.
She returns.
Pack 3 includes
Grum.
Crom and Robin, Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm foes with
That's
sword
actually
and magic
that one's cheating.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes.
They've actually made Veronica canon?
Additional allies to
That's
fight for your
actually
cause.
really cool.
Challenge
They
new
finally made
missions
Veronica
to recruit
canon.
these new
Or at
emblems.
least I feel like canon.
And in Pack 4, a new story called Velxenologue will be unlocked.
Is this going to be a Xenoblade crossover?
For answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassins!
Pack 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch shortly after this presentation.
Okay, so Pack 2 is really cool, but Pack 3 seems to be where it's at right now.
Take control of your destiny.
Okay, unique art style.
This is Reverie. A world
Don't
in
nod.
which
Oh!
deities known as aspirations dwell.
Is this isn't that
When a
the Life is
megacorp
Strange
endangers the
folks?
harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance. In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds.
Isn't Don't Nod
See
the
the
Life
future
is Strange
and decide
studio?
humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony, The Fall of Reverie, launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, it's just an indie game. Like, it's not published by anyone in particular. This is several of
These
this.
games will have you rolling.
Is this... Hey, Octopath Traveler!
2 is just around the corner.
I'm not gonna lie, the music always makes me
Shortly after
happy.
This presentation, a demo containing the game's
Oh, I
early
need to...
hours
I
will be
do need to
available on
play the
Nintendo
demos for
eShop.
these.
8 new stories await. Which path will you take first? Who will your allies be? And where will your journey lead you? Venture through a brand new world in Octopath Traveler 2, launching on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Keep it rolling.
Na 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 na
Options in
na
its
na
remaster of We Love
katatamari
Katamari.
damashi. Apparently I can hold to
Home and a
skip.
classroom, a zoo, and space?
I'm thinking Aisha was the only one
New
who
features include
made this
playing
game
as the
re-exist
young
again.
King of all cosmos in 5 new challenges. And taking photos with a selfie camera.
Oh, that's cool. That's a
We
really
Love
good...
Katamari Reroll
Every game
plus
needs a
Royal
selfie
Reverie
mode,
comes to
but
Nintendo
it's just
Switch June 2nd.
great.
In addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll. Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil in this turn-based RPG. Freely traverse a
You know what's really
breathtaking
weird
world.
is when he changes his
Meet characters
voice.
from all walks of
Then you
life
can tell it's the same guy.
and devastate foes with timed attacks in battle. Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game. Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th.
I do like this. This looks cool.
A free demo will launch on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer showdown.
Oh yeah, Omega Strikers. Didn't
Form
this
2
have like a
teams of
beta?
3 and challenge others to lightning-fast battles, air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the core's trajectory from afar. Block areas to gain the advantage. Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. Dive back into the sprawling labyrinth. A collection
Etrian
of
Odyssey.
Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch remastered in HD. Many
Etrian
treasures
Odyssey
lie
wasn't
deep
published
within
by
a
Sega
massive
before.
labyrinth.
It
Its
was
paths
NIS
are
America,
involved,
right?
And vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map
I think
is
they
your
mean
only
by
guide.
therell be a physical version of the game to pre-order.
By drawing
But it
a
will
map
be
as you
like
explore,
Fortnite
you can
where it's
progress
a
even
code, a
further.
CIB.
Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the ally defending protector or the ultra-fast dark
Oh wait,
hunter.
Etrian Odyssey was by Atlas.
warned,
I got confused.
every
They
adventure is
they
fraught
are
with
owned by
danger.
Sega now.
Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging
This is the very
labyrinth
first
again.
Etrian Odyssey as well.
24 newly drawn character illustrations are included. Plus, take advantage of new difficulty options. And
So
a new
in this game,
auto-mapping
you're kind of
function
like
for smoother exploration.
you are a cartographer basically, and you
Etrian
make
Odyssey Origins
the
Collection
maps yourself.
launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st. Each game in the collection will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
There's a lot of stuff coming out today.
Get your
Finally,
tactical
Advance
skills
Wars.
ready.
Advance Wars finally gets a release date.
Calling all strategy fans. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp is only a couple of months away. Join Andy, Max.
Wow,
Sammy,
we don't even
and
get
more
like
in
it had a
two
release
story
date.
campaigns,
How is it
each one
another
filled with
couple of
powerful
months?
Turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends.
Yeah,
Plus,
I kind of thought this
head-to-head
would
in
be.
local and online play. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes to Nintendo Switch April 21st. Pre-orders begin on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation. A new story will unfold in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Let's go, Kabi. Is this where Taboo comes from?
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump.
He's now a Kirby
To
character.
regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced. Improve
Oh, that's
Magolor's
cute.
levitation, or increase his attack range. The order in which you restore his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore.
I forgot that Deluxe was
Up
coming
to
out.
4 players on the same console can venture through this mysterious realm together. Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
Oh, that's cool.
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Again, I need to play all these demos.
Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and subgames. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
What's Resident Evil?
新たなモードが追加された星のカービィ Wii デラックスにご期待ください。続いては任天堂スイッチオンラインについての情報です。
Yay!
こちらをご覧ください。
I'm guessing we're getting new games. Are we gonna get new additions? Game Boy games? Finally?
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online.
Finally.
On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere, just like you could back in the day. Let's introduce the games that will be available at launch.
Finally.
Tetris.
Of
Arrange
course.
the falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you. The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX.
Oh no, not this
Awaken
game.
the Windfish to escape Koholint Island. Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3. Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles. Alone in the Dark. The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island. Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Destroy
I
the
guess.
Metroids
I
hiding on
guess.
planet
You know,
SR388.
fine with the Metroid, I guess.
Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions.
Give me Pokemon Yellow, and I think it'll be a win.
Kirby's Dream Land.
Okay, fine. The very
Or
first
inhale
one.
and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title.
But just give me Pokemon Yellow. Put in Pokemon Yellow.
You
Put
can
in
use the
Pokemon
Game Boy,
Yellow.
Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters. Up to
That's
2
cool.
players can play compatible games together locally or online.
That's nice. I think that's cool.
More games will be added in the future.
There's Pokemon. Pokemon trading card game.
And
Game Boy Advance. Put in, please, Sonic. Oh, 4
Game
swords.
Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack.
Oh, the
Here are the
expansion
games that
pack.
you can play at launch.
Only if it's Sonic. If it's Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3 is
Mario
there, then it
Advance
counts.
4, Super Mario Bros. 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mini Game Mania. Experience the origins of the lightning-fast micro games.
Only if Sonic made.
Kuru Kuru Kururin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
Oh, I remember this.
Mario Kart Super Circuit.
This was good.
First Mario Kart game created for a portable console. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a zany world and fight with equally zany attacks. The Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure.
Give me Sonic Advance.
Local and online play is supported for compatible games, and up to 4 players can play together. More games will be added to
F-Zero,
this
Fire
library as
Emblem.
well.
Where's Sonic Advance? There's Golden Sun. Ben will be happy.
After this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
So you can get them now.
このゲームボーイで遊んでいたソフトが任天堂スイッチでプレイできるように
This is true backwards
そして
compatibility.
本日ご紹介したゲームボーイとゲームボーイアドバンスのタイトルはこのダイレクト終了後に遊べるようになります
That's actually really sick that we're getting them
任天堂スイ
today.
ッチオンラインそして任天堂スイッチオンラインプラス追加パックに今後もご期待ください。引き続きヘッドラインをご覧ください。
I think now it's worth getting.
The original Metroid Prime remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Is this finally the HD collection everyone keeps talking about? I didn't expect this one to be on my calendar. On my bingo card list. Is this the DS one? It's the first person one. Cyber Ridley. Meta Ridley? Metroid Prime 1 remastered. But they don't normally do just remasters. They normally add stuff to this.
The first Metroid Prime, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the
We
perspective
finally
of
might be able to get
Samus
Sonic
Aran.
Advance 1, 2, and 3.
But beware,
Please
there's
give us
more
Sonic
to
Advance
this
1, 2, and
alien
3,
planet
Jazz.
That meets the eye. Visors are the key to
This
your
is where,
They'll help you discover
what's it
info
called?
and clues on how
What's
to
the name?
progress.
Dark Samus gets introduced?
Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required. When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with the lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view. You can also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered launches on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
That's actually really cool.
The physical version will launch March 3rd.
It's coming out on the Switch. It's coming out on the Switch anniversary day.
Put your master
Danganronpa?
detective skills to the test.
Isn't this Danganronpa?
This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve the strange
Shinigami,
incidents within Kanai Ward,
God of
a
Death.
city ruthlessly controlled by Amaterasu Corporation.
Crap.
You'll investigate these incidents alongside
Spike
master
Chunsoft.
detectives of the organization. Each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be shared with you.
So this is post-cognition.
So use them to get closer to cracking a case.
What if Phoenix
After
Wright and
collecting
Danganronpa
enough
became
evidence,
besties?
A mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the inconsistencies and uncover the truth.
I do
Master
love
Detective
that logo.
Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Okay. This has been quite chunky.
Wings of the Heart take flight once more.
Wings of the Heart?
A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games originally released on Nintendo
I don't know
GameCube
what
is
this game
coming
is
to
even
Nintendo
is.
Switch. After a long
Imagine Soul
peaceful
Calibur
era
2
on
decides to come back to the
floating
Switch with
islands
Zelda,
above
with Link in
the
it.
Empire's conspiracy looms closer. As spirits dwelling within the protagonists, you'll stand up to the Empire
The
across
artwork
two
is so
different
cool.
eras of war.
I like the artwork so far.
During your travels, you'll visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies. Battles are fought using cards called Magnus. Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck. In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory. What revelations will come to light in the skies above and the lands below? Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into your new fantasy life.
Is this I've forgotten what that game was called.
In a new fantasy life game.
The Girl Who
Exploring
Steals
the
Time.
once thriving island. You'll meet a mysterious girl. Then travel between past and present to make the island your own.
It reminds me of Birthday's the Beginning.
Become a woodcutter, angler, cook, blacksmith, paladin, magician, and more. Take on different roles to develop the island. How will you rebuild? This life is yours to live.
So it's Animal Crossing crossed
After
with
1,000 years, the restoration is
um,
about to begin.
Street Pass Adventure.
Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time.
Another level 5 game. Professor Layton? It's Professor Layton. Oh my god. Professor Layton is not dead. Everybody, Professor Layton lives. Professor Layton lives. Hey, that's Wave 4.
4 is racing in.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Yoshi's
dun, dun,
Island.
dun,
A
dun,
brand
dun,
new
dun,
course
dun.
is zooming into Wave 4
Wow.
of the Mario
They said they
Kart 8
wouldn't do
Deluxe
new
Booster Course
courses.
Pass DLC.
Look, they said they wouldn't do new courses. Guess what I said they would do?
Birdo, who originally hit the track in Mario Kart Double Dash, is
They're
also being
adding-
added to Wave 4.
So they can add characters. Are they gonna add Kirby finally? Finally add Kirby. Do it. Add Kirby.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass races onto Nintendo
April.
Switch this spring. This DLC can be purchased on its own, while active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can also enjoy this DLC at no additional cost.
ここまでご視聴いただきありがとうございました。次が最後の映像になります。
Has to be Zelda,
こち
right?
らをご覧ください。
Has to be Zelda, right? It has to be Zelda, right? Yeah, it's Zelda. It's Zelda. Finally, we got Zelda. I'm just gonna like turn this up for myself. That looks like the towers that we unlocked in the first game.
Rise, rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule. Eliminate this kingdom and her allies.
Ganon has a voice.
No survivors.
Ganon has a voice. Let's just nuke Hyrule. Zelda? Was that Zelda? No, it's just Link. But goblins have evolved. Golems have been doing a thing.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Oh, we got homing arrows. He drives a car now. He's got a drone.
Please, lend him your power.
.ご覧いただいたのはシリーズ最新作「ゼルダの伝説 Tears of the Kingdom」です。
I'm assuming what's gonna happen tomorrow.
通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットにな
I guess I have to.
そして本作のリンクのアミーボもソフトと同日に発売いたします。再び始まるリンクの果てしなき冒険にぜひご期待ください。任天堂ダイレクトは以上になります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Okay, that's mad. we knew we were gonna get information, but I didn't think it would be that much. So we're definitely gonna be seeing a lot of pre-orders tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. Sorry, straight away. Jeez. What else is there? Oh God, well, nobody cares about anything else anymore. So the one biggest surprise outside of Tears, well, I wouldn't say even Tears of the Kingdom was a surprise. We just finally got. We knew there was going to be a special edition. We knew there was going to be Amiibo. We knew there was going to be something else. But it's the first time I'm seeing they're doing a steelbook for it, because they didn't do steelbook as far as I remember for the collector's edition for the original Zelda. But at least that will be easier to store. That will be nice. And we get a book that has artwork, and I like books with artwork, so we're going to get those. I very rarely get to get one of these, unless I really care about it, but Zelda's usually a bit of an exception from time to time. Need to get the Breath of the Wild amiibo. Sorry. Need to get the Tears of the Kingdom amiibo. Wave 4 finally, and it added a character, so that means there's potential to see I'm hoping we see Mario Kart GP in there, in one of the waves. Please just put it in there for God's sakes. Then just make another one, call it Super Mario 8 Deluxe Plus, I guess. And then just make that the new game. Splatoon 3 DLC, great, awesome. We're going back to Inkopolis, that's great. And I actually get to see, it looks like we get to play as Marina. It seems like we get to play as an idol, which is actually really, really cool. Or it's just a new version of Agent 8 again. Most likely it's going to be playing as a character that looks like Agent 8, but I just want to believe it's Marina. Obviously, the biggest surprise was Samba de Amigo. I was not expecting a new Samba de Amigo game. That was probably the highlight of the entire presentation for me, at least when it comes to stuff to see. Etrian Odyssey getting a re-release is really cool. I'm sure I'm missing things. What was your favorites? What was the things that you guys liked? You tell me in chat. It was a much more focused. Oh yeah, Professor Layton is not dead. Professor Layton is not dead. Isn't that amazing? Professor Layton is not dead. That's awesome. Honestly speaking, I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm glad. That's it. That's all I can say right now. I'm glad. I actually want to go back. I want to check something. So there's Professor Layton. Oh, I've forgotten about the Metroid game. The digital version is already out for release, but it's rare for them to not do a remastering like that and not have thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Game Boy Advance stuff. How can I forget? Finally, they're doing Game Boy Advance stuff. I hope we get to see Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3 just make it to the Switch like sooner rather than later. Which is great for me, honestly speaking. The biggest things I think were what I saw was probably Birdo, new Dreamlight update, because I knew about that anyway. New Curb game, Professor Layton, and that's all I really saw. I did jump in pretty late, in fairness. No, you jumped in pretty early. You were actually on time. I wasn't streaming for that long. But damn, man. Oh yeah, I forgot about Pikmin 4. I completely forgot Pikmin 4 existed. Okay, so Pikmin 4. This character sounds a lot like Helena Taylor.
This new hero is a real gem. Introducing Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinaire.
I think I jumped not too long before the new Bayonetta. I think this was before Bayonetta. Sama de Amigo. We've got a new Sama de Amigo game.
And gently shake them like maracas to match the targets.
I like how they was very specific about saying gently.
Bring a song. Follow the instructions on screen to pose and dance. But the unexpected might happen, so stay on your toes.
I mean, can we get Maraca Edition again, please, like we had for the Wii? Let me just go tell my friends at Sega, clearly. Let me go on us. What are you talking about? The true game is Fashion Dreamer. We get to be an influencer and everything.
And express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer. And you're in luck.
There's a new Tron game.
Uncover dangerous truths and retrieve what was.
This looked cool. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna make the joke saying that this guy looks like me. He does not look like me, but I'm kind of sick of it. It's a hacker character as well. I just like how he looks. It's really cool.
An enemy in place while Cheshire attacked.
So this has been that was about 10 minutes. So we're talking. Gotta sue them for stealing your jacket. Yeah.
Or a Nintendo introducing the Splatoon 3.
We get Inkopolis again. So now people get to play it through Inkopolis once more. Right. I do need to check this. I need to slow this bit down. I need to slow this one down.
Oh, what's this?
I like White Cityscapes. I'm not gonna lie. It's like if there's anything that always catches my eye, it's always a White Cityscape. It looks like snow, by the way it's been presented. It's coral. A lot of coral. Do we recognize the characters? No, I don't see a character. It just kind of looks like Marina's outfit. So this area is a new area. This is Japanese. Like this door is definitely Japanese, at least in style. Go back. Don't you dare. Is this Agent 8's origin story? Who is this? So this is one character. That's a butt. This is one character. That looks like a splasher shot, and that looks like a secondary weapon? Oh no, that's her ink canister. Okay, so this is her ink canister. This is her weapon. So I'm gonna love it for this. Okay, you did a thing. Maybe the main villain's an amoeba in this. So yeah, the weird thing to pay for, just a redesign, but I guess it's a grab on nostalgia. It's not that, it's that it's all in one game, and that's what I kind of appreciate more than anything else. Characters. It's Splat Tim, by the way. I don't know who this character is. I can't tell from the silhouette, but obviously it's meant to be this sort of silhouetted look. But it's definitely Splat Tim. He does it. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what it all means. But it looks like an Agent 8 storyline. That's Marina. I think that's definitely Marina.
Now I'll show you.
I was wondering if that was what I... Yeah, I think that's definitely Marina. Yo, Tricky. How's it going, man? Happy Faz Day. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, Tricky? Ooh, that's Marina. We're just like... I'm having a quick look at the DLC. I just finished live reacting to the direct too. I see. For me, it's like... what was your highlight? But yeah, definitely, this is definitely Marina. So something, we're either playing through Marina's story or we're watching Marina's story. Who this? Is it Marina trying to get out? Well, that's your character. Or that's a character. We watched that like 5 times. Understandable. I can understand. Why? Who's the guy? I'm wondering what that was. It's a meteorite looking thing. Elevator. That was a bit fast. That's definitely Marina. I can't emphasize this enough that that's definitely Marina. I think that's kind of her point, really, you know? Like, they wouldn't linger on something. They wouldn't make a character this distinctive. Who is this, though? It doesn't look like we have our small fry as well. I wanted to see. Do you know who that last character was, though? There's a character here. I don't know who it is. This looks like a meteorite. That's an elevator that we saw earlier. Okay. This is a new scene. What's this? So we're playing through as this character, but I don't know if it's Marina or if it's a if it's a different character. If it's meant to be your character and it changes, because I don't think this is a character you can change. Like the look wise of, I think this story mode is literally just you only look one way. You can't even change the ink to be another way. Unless, which would make a lot of sense in a lot of ways, is you're playing as a you know those inklings that the octolings that you fight in the game that have the seaweed stuck out of them. You're playing as an inner world that has no color because you're being brainwashed, and every time you're seeing as other characters, you're seeing them as like more like visions. I think that would make the most sense. That also explains the whole aesthetic with the coral. There's Pearl. There's Pearl. And that's literally in the location we're in right now, by the way. Because that we see on the right hand side. Pearl can fly. Queen Pearl. But it's the white jacket version. So this kind of implies that you are playing for Pearl. Like, this is actually Pearl. That was a thing. Ah, there we go. What's this? What is this? Story-wise, what is this? Cool. I guess I can add to my Pearl cosplay. It looks like she's got it easier because she's got like a bomber jacket style on. I'm trying to figure out what this is. It looks like one of the boss. You know, like the main thing at the end of you know, like the it comes in the end of Splatoon 3, and I can't remember the name of it. The main villain. Sorry, what you play as. It's what the small fry evolves into, a big fry, I guess. But it looks like this looks like the skeleton for that. But why is it red-eyed? That's the question. Oh, well, lucky. Hit another thing. Okay. Oh, wow, I get lucky with this one. The elevator seems to be that we play through each level. Like a literal level. So our entire playtime in this expansion is literally just we go up the levels to that's where we get our exposition. So we play through each level of a building to see how far we get. It doesn't look like we're playing like as Marina. It looks like we're playing as a new character, a new Agent 8, and this is how that character looks initially. Okay, I don't know what this is. I can't tell what this is. Unless it's upside down. Doesn't look like it's upside down. Can anyone tell if it needs to be upside down? This looks like the start of the whole game. You know, you've just woken up, you don't know why. You don't look like Marina. Yeah, this seems like this is not Marina. You're not playing as Marina. I was hoping we get to play as Marina's origin story, but it doesn't seem like the case at all. These are blank slates. Because there's multiple of them. And you're a character that is awakening. I'm just trying to think where this is. But yeah, even if you look at the level itself, it's the... Is it the crane? That's the crane and the turtle. I'm just trying to figure out if it's not Inkopolis. What's the second one called again? So you got Inkopolis. Ah, yeah, it is her. It is the Inkopolis Square. So it appears in Splatoon 1. Yeah, there we go. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. It's basically the same thing. So Inkopolis Square is the second one. What is the Splatoon 1 hub called? Splatoon 1 hub. Yeah, the first one is called Inkopolis. Inkopolis 2 is called Inkopolis Square. Plaza is the hub in the area of Splatoon. Square is Splatoon 2 because it's meant to be Shibuya Square. Yeah, this looks like this is the Splatoon 2 area. So we're actually getting Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 area in one game, which is actually pretty awesome, if anything, because it means that when you use the amiibo for any of the characters, they'll appear in all their relevant areas. And it works in a Splatfest sense, because what they might do is they might fuse the Splatfest. Instead of having the three main characters, they may have the three main idols all being in one game. I highly doubt any of the idols will ever be seen as bad guys unless it's like previous versions now they're not type situation. And this is meant to be the chaos route, basically, unless the main story went with the more chaos route, and this is the technology route, the order route. So this is what the story would have been if Marino, not Marino, what some of the story would have looked like if Marino was the one in charge of Splatsville. I like this effect. You know what's really cool about this effect? Call of Duty only figured out how to do it on the during the 360 area with ghosts. We finally have fish and volumetric lighting, even though it's really taxing on a console. That was a really tense scene. So yeah, it looks like Wave 2 is going to be summertime, and that will be the summer story. We'll probably get a story that's similar to the Agent 3 fight that we got in Splatoon 2 as well.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future. The Splatoon 3 expansion pass will be available on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation.
Oh yeah, Illusion Island. It just looks like something from the cartoon show, I'm not gonna lie. July 28th. My mother requested that I buy her Layton when it comes out, so I guess I'll be losing my Switch for a while when it does, or eventually. Check Tesco. Apparently it's been selling it at like 118 or maybe 150 quid for an OLED Switch. Engage Hector. Look, I'm not gonna lie, the biggest surprise was Veronica on this one. Veronica finally becoming an official emblem character that isn't stuck on mobile is actually pretty cool. I mean, it's not the first time she has appeared. She appeared in the second Warriors game. Was it the second Warriors game? I know she appeared in another Warriors game, but she has appeared. The fact that she's able to play, be a viable character outside of being a redeemed character is actually pretty awesome. See, when it says Feld Xenolog, I'm just gonna assume it's a Fire Emblem. Sorry, it's a Xenoblade character. The Fall of the Reverie. That's really cool. Square Enix, Octopath Traveler 2. I really need to start playing these demos. I need to find a day where I just play demos. Katamari coming back is actually really cool. Like I said, I blame Aisha for this one. Doomed Prinny was the one that makes this game happen. Sabotage Studio, Sea of Stars, Keenathan. Okay. Omega Strikers. Sorry, I'm just gonna quickly go through what I think is. Etrian Odyssey making it back is actually really cool because it was only stuck on a 3DS for a good long while. So we're probably gonna see a lot of that from Atlas this year. A lot of thing. But so far, I don't like this. I don't like that we saw this. It comes out in April, which is great. But the downside on I think it's it comes out in April, which is great, but downside is that it comes out way later than I was expecting, because this game was delayed in terms of its thing until way later. So, oh yeah, this was cool. Magalov's epilogue. Levitation, repulsion. This is all cool. Someone give me access to an expansion pack, I guess. Now is probably the time. Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. Tilt and Tumble. It's actually pretty cute, huge deal. I'd probably play this for Mario Kart. I'd probably just play this for Mario Kart. So now it's one console that you can play NES, SNES, GameCube, with certain titles, GameCube. GameCube, and then you can also play GBA, and Game Boy games. Now we just gotta wait for the DS games to turn up, and DS games will probably just be a thing anyway. The original Metroid Prime is probably a bigger deal than I thought it was. The only thing I wish is that there was extra content to this, but I don't know what. It's just because they've always made it the habit to, even if it is a remaster, they would always add content to it, unless it's because it's been so long since they've ported this game. Didn't this come out on the Wii initially? Comes out March 3rd, anniversary title. Okay, I'm not really caring too much about Code Rain, but I'm happy for Danganronpa fans. Pretty sure there'll be some fans of this. This is basically a Bandai Namco, a Bamco setup. Although I feel it's more like Sega has had more games come out for this, and Level 5. So it's actually been more Level 5 than it has been a Bamco thing. Look how pretty this game is. Look how much detail there is. It's an actual animation. Be the Steam Boy, Layton. It's Birdo. I'm waiting for Pac-Man to make it into this game. This is surprisingly a bigger deal than it should be. WBSC E-Ball, E-Baseball, Power Bros. This is way bigger deal than people think, because I think it's just a fun game. Those, especially those old style, made like it seems like knockoff titles when it comes to their license counterparts, but usually they're more fun. Tales of Symphonia, we knew about that one. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can boost this. we go back one, it's that bit there. I'm wondering what that is. See, these look like the towers that we had opened up earlier. There's a big giant tornado on the top right. I don't use my Switch besides it's the occasional game for Cooking Sim and Stardew, and when we play MK anyway. I guess we're gonna play more MK and Splatoon. This looks like time has passed.
Rise. Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule.
Why does it sound like Matthew Mercer?
Eliminate this kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
What's that over there? This looks like if Age of Calamities had Breath of the Wild gameplay instead. So it's like it's just as many as Age of Calamity, except worse because you're not playing with random weapons that are OP. You're playing with weapons that are breakable. See, I thought it was Zelda because this the shield went a little bit longer than it was supposed to, and I was hoping it would be. Oh, I didn't realize this had happened. Maybe I looked away for 2 seconds. This is ancient gear. This is Guardian gear. And if this is a cutscene, that means someone else is controlling it? I didn't know Scott Cawthon was in this game.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
So, by this logic, it seems more like Zelda and Link had survived the encounter. Hang on. So, look at this weapon. It's a sword that's stuck inside a cannon. This seems more towards the end. I'm just gonna drive my car. I'm gonna take my sword to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. You know what's funny about this? It's got headlights. Boys and girls, we are playing what was the band Nuts and Bolts? We're playing Banjo-Kazooie and Nuts and Bolts right now. We get to create our own Zelda car. We get to play Pimp My Ride Legend of Zelda. I guess all of that like speedrunning tactics just gave all the devs ideas like, guess we could have done this the whole time. So, yeah, this looks like it was after the events of what happened.
Please, lend him your power.
So when this happens, he doesn't fight. He goes for Zelda straight away. Who does he say lend him your power to? Triforce of Wisdom?
ご覧いただいたのはシリーズ最新作「ゼルダの伝説ティアーズ・オブ・ザ・キングダム」です。通常版の他にさまざまなと
It's got an official name. It's called the Icon Art Steel Poster. Icon Art? It's literally something you smack on the wall. Like a display? Yeah, it looks like a display. That's gonna be a big that's gonna be a bigger box. This also looks like the new outfit that we're going to be seeing in the game. And I have to get the amiibo because I have to do it for content. Oh, remember when they said they're going to disconnect? Nope. I'm going to have to.
通常版の他にさまざまな特典がセットになったコレクターズエディション。そして本作のリンクのアミーボも。
So the amiibo isn't in the collector's edition. The amiibo has never been in the collector's edition. It's always been a separate thing. But this has always been like, if this is how the prototype looks, it's probably one of the better looking amiibo out there. And this might not be the only amiibo. Because when they released Breath of the Wild, I believe the Champions amiibo came way later. So if they do external, so I think they came out with 4 amiibos straight away, which was the Bokoblin, Link on Epona, or at least Link on a horse, and Zelda, as far as I remember. And then they did a pack of 4 for the Champions, which to this day still one of the best produced amiibo because of the style and the creatures that they were creating. I don't know if the Monster Hunter ones beat it out, but that's probably the closest one you're going to get.
ソフトと同日に発売いたします。再び始まるリンクの果てしなき冒険にぜひご期待ください。任天堂ダイレクトは以上になります。
So they started with a bang and they ended with a bang. And we were going to expect this much, but damn, I'm still surprised. Like, by how, like, over the top this is, really. So let me be very clear, because probably Xbox is watching this right now, and Bethesda likes to watch my streams. You know, clearly they take my ideas. This is what we expect from a developer direct, okay? This is what we've come to expect when it comes to the type of content we expect from a direct of this sort. It's meant to be concise, very, very thing. If you're going to do something different, you need to have a better sense of identity and a better idea of why we're getting to know you, the developer. With the Nintendo Directs leading the way in a lot of this, especially with the design and style and production, they've memed it, and even PlayStation took it for a good while. So please, if you are going to continue doing the developer directs, I actually think they're a great idea, but they need to be more of a distinctive. They need to have a more distinctive identity for this to work. In the meantime, Nintendo, in the same amount of time, or at least double amount of time, showed. They actually didn't show as many games as they normally do. Normally, they're very, very tight in terms of how much info. Sometimes you find a lot more montages in 45-minute directs. This has actually been one of the more lesser directs. So if we've not seen any Pokemon stuff in here, Xenoblade Shulk Rex Alvis Bio on his leg. Yeah, hi Amadeus. I believe you're here. I'm assuming. By the way, am I the only one who thinks that Veronica making it to N-Gage is actually a huge deal? Am I the only one? Am I also the only one that thinks that because it says Xenolog, it sounds like it's a Xenoblade crossover? That's the other one. I agree with you. Ah, cool. I'm glad Amadeus agrees on everything I say and quotes everything I say because I'm hilarious. And you know, Agard said the same thing about the Xenolog. Oh, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Breath of the Wild. We were looking at the Splatoon stuff. By the looks of it, you're playing as a character that might have been, like, it seems more like you're playing as a blank. And the only thing I can think of in this situation is that Pearl and Marina's music is reaching you, and you're playing through the elevator, and each level has you play through a platforming section. When you get to the end of the section, you add to you have more cutscenes or more things to talk to with Pearl and Marina. That was a good direct, definitely a slightly more low key one compared to other than Zelda, but some nice updates and surprises. Biggest surprise for me was Samba de Amigo. That was definitely it. I'm trying to figure out who, what Zelda means when she gives the power. It seems more like, okay, so Sega guy, like Sega doesn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I do appreciate, like, one thing I do like about the demo. I was complaining about the developer direct that happened about a week or so ago, and it's not because I dislike the developer directs. It's just I expect a certain amount of quality and quantity when it comes to these things, because Nintendo has set the bar and they've consistently been the best at it. Not as an offense to the others, but they have been, and that is the truth. The Whenever you look at a Sony Direct, a Sony State of Play, which, let's be honest, the State of Play is actually a really good market, it's a very good identity term. It also keeps them away from the name Direct, because it gets into thing announcements, it gets into the comparative situations. Xbox have actually called themselves Developer Directs, and I'm like, they call it Developer Showcase, then they call it Developer Direct. I'm like, all right, you called it a direct. You're gonna get compared. This is what you're getting. So it's got some great ideas on the developer directs, and I hope they continue going down that road to perfect it, because it still looks more distinctive than State of Play. But at the same time, they still got a long road to go, and State of Play still needs got a long way to go, because they're trying to experiment with what they can do. They're trying to do treehouse stuff as well as regular direct style stuff. Anyway, going back to point. Yeah, I really liked the Samba de Amigo announcement. It was very much a surprise, and it was a welcomed one, especially that Theatrhythm came out. So it's like, oh, it's my rhythm machine. I get more rhythm games. We got Taiko no Tatsujin, we got Theatrhythm, we've got Ring Fit, we've got the boxing game, we've got the Fist of the North Star boxing game. And now we've got Samba de Amigo back in, and that's good. That's great. It's great to see Samba de Amigo back in, and he's got a new look. He's got a new look, which is great. He's got a new look. Can't complain about that. Hope he gets more outfits. So that's awesome. I feel like there's now, we're coming to that phase in the, I don't know if I want to say industry, but it feels like we're coming to that phase in the industry where mascots are like, that are tiered. They're on the tier lists of, like, like you got the Premier League, then you got the Champions League, and it kind of goes down like that. Everyone's got, like, in divisions. That's what it feels more like. I feel like we're hitting nostalgia phase. I don't think we're hitting nostalgia phase at all, but because we're gonna always have that in some form. We were just lucky with the PlayStation 1 and 2 that most of the things that were available to the console, they were backwards compatible. Heck, they brought back Bratz as a video games, and we haven't had that since PS2. I forgot that came out on the PS2. I legit have. I thought that franchise just kept going. Like, it felt like maybe it was longer than I thought, but I'm pretty sure Bratz had a TV series. Anyway, so I was thinking what this might imply, and it feels more like this is the first time we see. So Link is never usually a technologically driven person. That's not his thing. his thing is that he is the everyone else is the one with the strategy. Everyone else comes up with the extra tech and stuff, and Link is the person who drives forward. He's the person who pushes. He takes the shield and pushes forward. That's his. He's the person with courage. He's the X factor in a lot of situations. If wisdom is considered the idea of technology, which is what Zelda was in Age of Calamity, she was the person who normally wielded the Sheikah Slate and tried to use technology to try and save and help Hyrule. What if this is what Zelda has given to Link now? When she says, hang on, let me go find the line. Where is it? I'm waiting for the line. Wait, hang on. No, it's not far enough.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
Wait, where's the line? Where am I trying to find? Have I missed the line that I was looking for?
Please, lend him your power.
That line. I think this is the line that shows that for once Link gets the Triforce of Wisdom and she becomes the goddess once more. This is the line I was looking for. I think this line may end up feeling... It feels like it anyway. You wouldn't say something like that, especially in the Zelda series. Also, is it me or does the voice sound different? I'm assuming it's still Patricia Somerset who voices Zelda. Or maybe it's because it's been so long since I've heard Zelda's voice in the game. But something feels different about it. Maybe it's just more confident, Yep, an animated era. Heck, they brought back rights. Yep. Yeah, okay, cool. I wasn't going crazy on that one, Azri. No, but then that sounds normal. I mean, if they brought back a PS2 title, then I'd be more surprised. If it's a new title for the Switch, no, it makes sense. Because the Switch is the most brats-friendly game. I'm not gonna lie, but it is out on PS4 and on Xbox. I mean, Sama was Wii. Sama was definitely Wii. But I think games like All Stars Racing Transform made that a much bigger deal. I'm trying to figure out what this outfit is. It's either that or whatever the arm ability that he receives in the game, which is probably the more likely scenario, let's be fair. My crazy idea is that it's the Triforce of Wisdom and that's the reason why. But if it's the case of it's whatever this second ability that we saw in the mural in the last trailer, it feels more like it may have something to do with that, where it's like she was wishing upon that goddess to help him. Look, it's a wheel. It's a wheel. And now he made a car with his wheel. Link is not the Knight of Hyrule anymore. He's really just a handyman. Yeah, that sounds about right. Look, it's Zelda it's Zelda nuts and bolts. I'm wondering what the hell this thing is. But it must be something to do with the arm. Because it's the only other thing I can think of is this is here. It's a faded arm into whatever this thing is, and it looks like the Twilight Power. Because everyone assumes it's the Twilight Power, but nothing else feels like the Twilight Power here.
Please, lend him your power.
The display is such a weird thing to get, because that's going to make the box heavy. But it seems more like it's about the same size as the art book, because you wouldn't make the art book just make that big and then not make the display around about the same size. So it seems more like an A4 display if they're going to do that. And amiibo. We're probably going to get a Ganondorf amiibo. I hope so. Anyway, I have chatted on long enough. Was there anything else, Amadeus, you wanted to talk about before I end the stream? Specifically Amadeus as well, because I know he just came in, and anyone else did actually really light. Yeah, I know, but it's still steel, and on a packaging like that, it's going to be a bit weird. Because I'm basing it, like, preferably, I always like diorama stuff. I always like something that has a meaning in the game. So I don't understand the display setup, because it feels more lazier compared to other collector's editions. But then again, I say that knowing that I did get the Majora's Mask one, which was really cool, because it came with the... it was the Majora's Mask one was probably one of the better ones, because it came with I believe like a fabric poster of the main key art, which if you've seen Majora's Mask before that point, there wasn't really an official art like it, so it was actually really cool. And it was like this cloth setup and so on and so forth. It's actually much cooler than I think it is. It's just me being weird. What else is there? Then there is then I'm trying to think of another Breath of the Wild stuff. Like I said, I just really, really like the Breath of the Wild box, because it's just got so much flair to it. I need to do a re-unboxing of that video. I need to like do a new video of that, just to be like, Breath of the Wild 2 is coming out, so this is what the first one looked like when you got the special edition. I really like stuff like that. I need to do it at some point. Just so that I can get ahead of the thing one. They're looking like 17, 18 inches by 12 by 13 inches, usually for the mediums display, which looks like it would be, but they're super light and they stick on the wall by a magnet, hence why it's metal. It depends on how easily it is to put it on with metal or not, because if it's like a stick on and then the metal on goes on top, then it's a bit weirder. I don't know if I'll ever get an opportunity to put that on, but we'll see how it works out for us. What else is there? But yeah, if there's nothing else people thought was a huge highlight for us, yeah, for me, Sama de Amigo, like, I'm not gonna lie, I say Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom is gonna literally just embody every part of this announcement, and that's frustrating as heck, because there was so many other things like Pikmin and Samba and Advance Wars getting a release date, and Layton's not dead. Like, that's kind of the main thing that I kind of took away from the last Layton game, is that Layton was considered dead because they moved on to a new protagonist, and to be honest, that new protagonist should have been given a chance. But obviously you can't get rid of an icon like Professor Layton. And in the same way as Phoenix Wright exists, so does he, you know. What else was there? Oh yeah, and the GBA Game Boy Advance. This is the thing. My biggest deal should have been that the Game Boy Advance should have written, oh, super easy. I did Nathan's and they're so easy that I could even do it. And that says something. All right, I'll consider that when that comes up. But yeah, the big thing that I want to take away from this is that the Game Boy Advance games are finally coming to the Switch. Meaning we're hopefully going to see Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3 finally make it to Switch. And Sonic Battle. Give me Sonic Battle. Give me Sonic Battle God's sakes, let me play online. Sega, please, can you just do an online mode where Resident Good Boy and Dependable Partner, the new dog in Pikmin 4, is called Otachi. Otachi. Give me Sonic. Give me Sonic Advance, the entire Sonic Advance series, all the way to. Give me the Sonic series, please. Seriously. Give me Sonic Advance is trending as well. Sonic Advance is trending straight away, and I'm like, yes, give me Sonic Advanced. Where is Sonic? Yeah, there it is, trending. Sonic Advance. One of Fame just falling flat on her face. Yes. I want Sonic Advance. Give me Sonic Advance and Battle. Don't give me that. That's really good. And all the Pokemon games and Sonic Advance trilogy. Give me Sonic Advance. The kids can't handle it. Give me Sonic Advanced and give me Battle. They're the main ones. They're the only two worth putting on with they're the only ones worth putting on. And give me an ability, please. Sega, please, can you add, or at least Nintendo, can you please add the ability to do an online battle matchup in Sonic Battle? I know it'll be degenerate and everyone's gonna tier horde the crap out of that game, but please, just let me do a Sonic Battle tournament. Give me 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 Sonic Battle Tournament. I want to do a Sonic Battle Tournament. I want to do a Sonic Battle Tournament. Please, someone let me do a Sonic Battle Tournament. Can I just make that happen? Please? Can someone at Nintendo or Sega please put online capabilities for Sonic Battle just so that I can do versus battle, okay? Give me Sonic versus Battle. Give me my opportunity to fight Hard Pretzel in Sonic Battle. Thank you. Please and thank you. It's not for anybody else. It's just for me. Okay? It's just for me. But yeah. I think that's it for me for this time around. I think there's nothing else for me to come up with. But yeah, this is it feels very low key, but it's because the announcements are way bigger than people may realize. Tears of the Kingdom took out everything. Completely shocked everybody. Pikmin was a very strong start. It's crazy. They just announced a new sequel to Pikmin, and all I'm doing is talking about Tears of the Kingdom. They just announced Game Boy Advance and Game Boy games coming to Switch, and I'm talking about Tears of the Kingdom. They just said that Layton's not dead, and I'm talking about Tears of the Kingdom. They just announced a Disney Rayman Legends-like game, and here I am at 11:40 in the evening, talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Do you know how frustrating that is? Veronica is finally canon in a mainline Fire Emblem game, and here I am talking about Tears of the Kingdom. Like, that's what I need to put emphasis towards, is that while I am bugged by the rest of it, this is what I'm feeling. Like, it's really annoying because there's so much good stuff that has come in, and we're only going to talk about Tears of the Kingdom. Anyway, I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching the stream. I will be posting this up straight to YouTube. So everyone say bye to YouTube. Until then, let's go find someone to Rade and discuss more. Who can we Rade? Ooh. Nope. You know what? I am wanting to go raid Sancho. I think that's a good place to shout. So we are going to go raid Sancho. If you have not seen him before, he is a really cool dude. He's currently playing Infernax. Please do join me. I think he might be playing one of the thing games, you know. Stay safe, drink some water. The raid call is Happy Fast Day, as it always is. If you're in the Northwest area and you want to go meet up, join and Twitch me up, please do not hesitate to join. Till then, I hope you guys have a very wonderful and happy Fast Day. Bye, everyone.